What is up, Tress Troop? It is Tress to Impress, and I'm Biggity B-A-C-K back with another video. And today's video is going to be a quick little meal time. So if you are interested in seeing my Tex-Mex inspired burrito stuffed bell peppers, then stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share out this video with anyone and everyone who will watch. Now let's get into this recipe. First, I added some ground beef to a pan to brown, and some Worcestershire sauce, and basically this is like a taco seasoning blend, but I am putting it together myself. I stopped using the pre-packaged taco seasoning when I realized it's a lot more harsh on my stomach, and this actually works a lot better for me. So it is cumin, chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, salt, and black pepper. I put a snippet of this video on TikTok, so TikTok saw it first. If you are not following me over there, I am Tress to Impress over there as well, so make sure that you follow. I figured since I had the footage for a full video that I may as well go ahead and upload a full video for you guys over here on YouTube. I miss you guys so much. Now that our ground beef is fully browned and done, well done, I am going to take it out of the skillet and just set it aside so that we can go ahead and get started on the next step. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to wait right here for you. My usual content is hair and beauty, but every now and then I will give a little cooking and lifestyle. Next, I'm going to be using the same pan because the fewer pans, the better. I'm going to be adding 1 cup of rice to the pan and a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to allow this white rice to brown. The rice is uncooked and unwashed. I got this recipe from a Mexican woman, and y'all, the rice was perfect. So you've got to follow this recipe. It really did work. Once the rice started to look toasted, I added in 3 cups of water. Remember, the skillet is on super high, like as high as it will go. So this rice is going to be boiling super fast. And then I added in a little bit of salt for my seasoning. You can use any seasonings you like. And then I added in a can of Rotel tomatoes. Now, to me, the Rotel tomatoes have a lot of flavor, so I feel like I only needed a little bit of salt to add to that. Now, I am going to cover this and leave it alone for 10 minutes. Not move it, not touch it, not open it, not nothing. Now, in the meantime, in between time, I am going to go ahead and wash and cut up my bell peppers. For the bell peppers, I want them to be able to easily lay flat and hold a nice serving of filling. So I'm going to cut them in half right down the middle from the stem to the bottom, and then scoop out all of the seeds and the ribs from the inside. Then I placed all of my bell pepper halves into boiling hot water for more than 5 minutes, but less than 10 minutes, and let them do their thing. I normally place these on a baking sheet and put them in the oven for a few minutes to allow the bell peppers to cook before I stuff them. I'm not sure where I got the idea to boil the bell peppers this way, but it worked out well. Don't forget to salt your boil like I almost did. And it's time to give our attention back to the rice. Now, remember, we let the rice boil on high, covered for 10 minutes. Now it's time to turn the heat off and allow the rice to sit for 5 minutes, and then move it off of the eye and allow it to continue to sit for another 10 minutes off the heat, but still covered. So 10 minutes boiling on high, 5 minutes on the eye with the eye turned off, and then 10 minutes off of the heat completely, but still covered. Now it's time to go over to the bell peppers, check and make sure they are fork tender, and then drain them and place them into my baking pan. Once all of the bell peppers are laid out in the baking dish, then they are ready to be stuffed. Now back to this rice. The rice is perfect. Y'all, when I heard that the recipe was 1 cup of rice to 3 cups of water, I just knew the rice wasn't going to come out right. I thought it was going to be runny or mushy, but it came out absolutely perfect. So now I'm going to be adding in pinto beans and sweet white corn. Of course, you can use fresh white corn. You don't have to use canned. You can use fresh pinto bean or dried, freshly cooked pinto beans. You don't have to use canned ones, but since the dish has so much flavor and I'm adding the taco seasonings, then I figured, hey, why not just make it fast and use canned beans and canned corn? Then I'm going to add my browned meat back into this pan as well. I seasoned everything one last time and then gave it a good toss and made sure everything was evenly mixed. At this point, everything is coming together and it's smelling good, and you can see why I named this a burrito stuffed bell pepper, because this is all of the ingredients that you would put in a really good burrito, but instead of putting it in a burrito, we are going to put it in a bell pepper. So we've got the Mexican rice with the rotel tomatoes, the taco meat and seasoning, corn, and beans. The part I love the most about taco dishes like this is that you can add or subtract any of the ingredients that you want. You can sub out ingredients as you like. You can switch up the seasonings as you like. And now it is time to take all of our mixture and stuff our bell peppers. At this point, I also already turned my oven on 375 because my husband said that he wanted cheese on his peppers. So I put cheese on half of them and then popped them into the oven just long enough for the cheese to melt. And then I took them out and we're all done. The plan is for these to be a lunch meal prep for the week. So these individual servings of guacamole that I found are perfect because y'all know avocado is brown as soon as you crack the seal almost. So I went ahead and divided up my bell peppers into containers, and I had enough leftover mixture for another meal, or it could have been 2 more bell pepper halves. So basically the recipe was roughly 1 pound of ground beef, 1 cup of rice uncooked, 1 can of beans, a half can of corn, and then 5 whole bell peppers would have been the perfect amount for all of that mixture, but I only used 4 bell peppers. So that was a super quick and easy meal prep, and I only used 2 pans for cooking, so little to no dishes are left for me in the sink. And I wanted to show you guys what one of the peppers looked like dressed with the guacamole and the salsa and the sour cream. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with me and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.